blizzard. Good morning, you're watching Breakfast Television. It's a winter wonderland out there.
You think it's a winter wonderland out there? Take a look at these images. These are from Whale Cove, Nunavut.
Wow.
Just to give you an idea of how far it is, we are closer to the Gulf of Mexico here in Toronto than we are to Whale Cove, Nunavut.
Wow.
The temperature there right now, at the forecast high for today, a forecast high, just the actual temperature is minus 24, and that's normal. That's normal.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend that lived there.
You know what? This is an incredible story, and I'm so glad that I have this man, Andrew McFarlane. He is a teacher / hockey coach at the school in Whale Cove. I want to get the name of the school. Hey, Andrew, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Andrew joins the Bike Sky. There's Whale Cove. It's up basically where Hudson Bay empties into the Arctic Ocean. And he's a teacher and coach at the Inuglak School. Am I saying that right?
It's Inuglak.
Inuglak School. And you've got some of your friends there with you as well. Now, tell me the story. Let's start from the beginning here. Who are those guys around you?
These are my students. We have John, we have Hugh, and Stanley. And they're also hockey.
Yeah, they're members of a hockey team that sort of developed, and you've got about, you told me about 10 players on this team, and there's only about 350 people in the community, so there's not really a chance for them to play against too many people, are there?
No, not really. There's a few tournaments throughout the year that they potentially have a chance to go to, but that's about it.
But you've got to fly everywhere.
Yeah, like to get out of here, there's no roads, so you have to fly. So
you want now to take these kids to an actual, real hockey tournament near Thunder Bay?
Yeah, it's in Greenstone, Geraldton, Ontario, actually. It's where I used to teach. And we're actually looking at playing a series against the high school there in Geraldton.
So now we have a map up showing where Geraldton is. So essentially it's just, what's about an hour and a half out of Thunder Bay?
Yeah, it's about just over 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
But it's not easy to get there. It's going to cost you, you're estimating probably about $20,000 to get these kids to a hockey tournament.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's a lot to fly because you have to fly everywhere. But the flights up here are very expensive because like you said, you're going to the Gulf of Mexico. But there's only a few flights a day, and it is difficult to get in and out. So yeah, it's going to be an expensive trip, but well worth the trip.
How much does this mean to the kids?
It seems like everybody's pretty excited about it. I think realistically, there's a lot of times where the students don't really get the opportunity to do the things that a lot of students in Canada can do because of the flights and because of everything else. So it's an opportunity that I think everybody recognizes is an important one.
Let me talk to one of the boys. Who's going to be the spokesperson, guys? Which one of you? Pick one. Hugh, they're pointing at you.
Yeah.
Hugh, they're pointing at you. All right. So Hugh, tell me how. Now you're going to go one way or the other. Apparently, Andrew's already paid for this trip. He's just trying to raise some money now to recoup that money. How much are you looking forward to this trip?
How much are you looking forward to? Talk.
He's the strong, silent type. Okay, so here's what's happening. You have created a GoFundMe account. And
yes.
Pointed at Stanley, yeah. No. You've created a GoFundMe account to raise some money, and you've already had a lot of donations of uniforms and things like that.
Yeah, the Robbins Donuts in Longlac, Ontario, has sponsored jerseys and socks for us. We've had over 75 donations on that site already. We've raised, I think, just over $3,200 so far. And most of those are coming from Geraldton, Longlac area.
Okay, so we got to do something here in Toronto. We got to help. There's still part of our community up there.
Yeah.
There's still part of our community up there. And we
have the best viewers in the world.
That's right. And we know how important sports is, especially hockey, for these boys and for this community. And like I said, there's only 10 of them.
Yeah.
You know, and they're going to go, it's going to be a great time. But we got to get them there. We got to help out. They've only raised about $3,000. Andrew, you're asking for $10,000 in the GoFundMe account, but you feel it's probably going to be almost twice that by the time all is said and done that you're going to need, right?
Yeah, and we've also had a lot of great donations as well. The Peach Group in Geraldton has actually offered us a free stay at one of their bed and breakfasts. It's for the entire time we're there. It's going to be free, and that's the Victoria Inn. So they're doing all the printing on our jerseys and on the jackets and everything for us. So
all right. So we need to get together as a community then. Here's how you can help out. You can go to the GoFundMe account, and we have a link on our website, right, Winston? You go to, how do you find it?
Go to breakfasttelevision.ca.
Yeah.
Go to Inside BT, click on show notes, and we have a link to the GoFundMe account there.
Andrew and boys, I'll tell you what, I got together with our friends at Sportsnet, who, of course, now are a hockey powerhouse, and together, Citytv and Sportsnet want to add $2,000 to your fundraising efforts.
Cool. Thank you so much.
So,
Thank you.
He said something. That's great. You know, and I so want to come up and visit you, but it's a little chilly, right?
Yeah, it was pretty cold this morning. Like you said, though, this is an average day. There's sometimes it gets a lot colder than this.
Wow. All right, congratulations, guys. So your total is now over $5,000 you've raised, but you've still got a long way to go. We encourage everyone to get involved and make a donation and help these kids get to Geraldton for this hockey tournament.
You got it. Okay, so just visit our website and you'll get all the information, and please donate.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, boys.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Mom.
Where's your mom? Where's your mom? Is she in Sault Ste. Marie, I believe?
Yeah, she's actually in Gooley River, Ontario, right beside the Sioux.
All right. Well, happy birthday, Mom. You're watching Breakfast Television. We'll be back right after this.
So cute.